Hey YouTube, this is Wrestling and Amusement Park Fan 62. Today's video, with Christmas coming up soon, I would like to do a video on cheap fan LED inflatables. Now, first of all, if anybody in the inflatable community watches this, I want you to do a video similar to give your thoughts and opinions on cheap fan inflatables with the LED lights. Now, please note, this is my opinions on them. Everybody's going to be different. Now, with cheap fan inflatables, I think they're good up to 7 feet, depending on the inflatable. For example, the inflatable I just put up, the 7-foot snowman from At Home. That one can actually go both ways, of either a base fan or a cheap fan. Anything taller than 7 feet is questionable, because the taller it is, the bigger the cheap fan's gonna have to be, or you have to add multiple ones. Now, anything over 6 to 7 feet should have a base fan, especially if they're the more expensive ones, such as the Jack projector from Lowe's this year in 2019, or the Christmas projector from At Home. Now, I can't say about some of the others because I don't know what type of fan they have. Now, going with the LED lights. Now, the LED lights in them are okay. Not great, not terrible. Now, with that being said, I've had good and bad luck with them. In 3 snowmen, not counting the one I just bought, I have had LED lights in them, and those are the 4-foot inflatable Frosty I bought last year in 2018, the snowman holding a candy cane, and the snowman holding the present. All those had LED lights, and within that same season, they went out. For Halloween, it's the 16-foot pumpkin reaper, the graveyard ghoul, the I call it the floating ghost. I don't know the official name of it. It's the one where it's a ghost looking down and it has the clear section. They were sold both at Lowe's and Sam's. I got the Sam's version. And the I think it's like 3-foot pumpkin. Now, out of all those I just said, the 16-foot pumpkin reaper and the 3-foot pumpkin's lights don't work that well. Meanwhile, the graveyard ghoul and the floating ghost, those work perfectly fine. Now, out of all those I have just said, the ones to me that stick out to be the ones that makes no sense of them failing is the pumpkin reaper, because that is the most expensive one I have out of any inflatable I have for Halloween or Christmas. And I would have thought with that one, they would have put better quality LEDs in it, with it being almost $200. While the Graveyard Ghoul and the Floating Ghost one are under $100, and they work just fine. Now, the Graveyard Ghoul one I bought a week. Well, I bought it like a week before Halloween, and I didn't set it up till days before Halloween last year. And then it was up for 5 weeks this year. Now, putting that aside, the smaller inflatables or the cheaper inflatables under $50, I can understand putting cheap fans in with the LED lights, but put in LED lights that, won't go out in the same season as you buy it, because out of everyone I have, except Halloween ones I have, I've had to add string lights in them just to make them show up better. Oh, I forgot too, Halloween I also have the 2012 6-foot pumpkin from Walmart. Now, out of all of those, none of the Halloween ones I've had issues with, except the Pumpkin Reaper, while Christmas I've had the most issues. I don't really understand that. Now, I have one inflatable that is non-Jimmy, and that is the pumpkin patch I put up on the side porch roof. That is a Airflows inflatable. Now with that one, I've had some issues with, and one LED light went out in it. Other than that, it's been okay. Now, putting all the LED inflatables I have aside, we pay good money for these inflatables. Now, this inflatable was about $6 more than a couple you can buy at Walmart, which are $34. And I could easily gone to Walmart and bought those instead, and it would still be the same type of thing. But this hobby is not a easy hobby to do. Now, collecting is easy. All you have to do is go to the store, go on eBay, and buy it. But keeping them up and maintained is the hard part because of weather, old age, and so forth. But now, before I end this video, what I want to say is this. Cheap fan inflatables are a good alternative if you're not looking for expensive ones with base fans and the C7 light bulbs. These are a good alternative because basically all you have to do is take it in the yard, get it out of the box, plug in the plug into the cord, plug it into an outlet or extension cord, let it inflate, and stake it down. Now, those are a good alternative, but in my opinion, go with the more expensive ones, which are the base ones. They're better quality, they'll last longer, and you can change the bulbs out when they go out.